Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Plami, and in this episode of Rain Decay, I'm gonna be reacting to the debut music video of a girl group that is called BOTOPASS and their song Flamingo. And similarly to the last three groups that I reacted to, I have almost no information about this group, and for this one especially, I have no information whatsoever, so I'm completely going into this blind. So without wasting time, let's just jump straight into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's an interesting beginning. An instrumental beginning, huh? Ooh, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm fucking sold. 100%. I'm already sold. I love that guitar in the beginning. I already love the style they're going for. Okay, I was just about to say that the song is going a little slow and it's surprisingly empty, but it started building up for the chorus now. So I like that. Okay, again, interesting choice with the voice distortion. I kind of like it. But for some reason the song feels so weak. I don't know if it's just the way they're doing it, but there's a weird weakness about the song. There's definitely some really good parts, but there's some of the verses are weirdly weak. I don't know if it's just the lack of powerful instrumental or just the song isn't flowing properly. It's definitely an interesting song. Okay, is that simply a male voice combined with the female vocals? I just want to know, because my question would be why? Because not that it sounds bad or anything, it's just kind of like covering the female vocals, which might annoy some people because you just want to hear the girl singing, you know? I definitely like the Latino influences. I also like that it didn't go in a completely predictable direction with it, because it could have easily gone into it, and I wouldn't have complained because it would still have been a good song. But this, even though maybe it's a little bit weaker than it would have been if it went in that direction, I like it because it intrigues me a little bit more, because it's a little bit different from what you would expect, you would think you would get. So I definitely like this, even though it might be a little bit worse than what it could have been. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to check this one out a second time, and I think let's just jump into it straight up before I say too much about it right now, because I wanna be able to comprehend the song properly, and I just wanna know how I feel about the weaker parts of the song where it feels like it's just weirdly slow and empty. That's pretty much the weak point of the song for me, and also maybe a little bit the fact that it doesn't explode during the chorus as much as it should, probably. But yeah, let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. I definitely like the instrumental and dancing opening of the song. That's definitely really cool. I love that they are showcasing their dance skills in the beginning of the song. And yeah, this beginning is so goddamn good. I love it. This beginning is a 10 out of 10, honestly. This here is kind of the weak point of the choruses. They're still catchy, don't get me wrong. And for the most part, I would say this beat carries enough of the energy through the verse, but I feel like they could have added more of the guitar sound in the instrumental for the verses. Because it starts to pick up only from this point onwards until the chorus. It's just these weird parts of the verses which are weirdly empty, and that kind of annoys me a little bit. What, kitty? And again, with the distortion of the voices during the chorus, I personally would say would like it, but I can definitely see some people really being annoyed by it. I think it works for the song. Or are you gonna tell me that there's a hidden guy member in this group? That would be cool. Also, I haven't mentioned it, but I really like the outfits in this music video. All of them. I love the red outfits, I love the white outfits as well. And the black ones. Also, there's a surprising amount of how to say it to not sound offensive. Because I'm not really that good with words. But there's a lot of fan service, which I think most people are gonna fucking enjoy, like especially most fans. I think are gonna love that. And appealing to LGBT fans is always cool, even if it's just done to get more fans or anything like that. But it's just something that I wanted to point out. Something that I noticed. Also, the members are really pretty, especially the pink-haired one. I like her the most, I think, visually. Okay, I think this song is overall really good. It's just those weird moments into it where it's weirdly empty. The instrumental is weirdly empty, and it kind of loses a little bit of the energy of the song. And that is not good, especially considering the chorus doesn't explode really as much as it probably should have. I still like it the way it is, but it just there's a weird lack of energy in this song. It just doesn't. I kind of feel like lazy listening to it. Like, it feels like it's doing it lazy. Like, it could have had more energy going for it during the chorus. It could have made the energy flow better during the verses, but it just doesn't because it's lazy. I don't know. I'm not saying that the writers or the makers of the song or the group is lazy. It's just how the song comes off because of the lack of energy. It just feels It's making me feel kind of lazy. Like I'm like I want to really enjoy the song, but then it just kind of like doesn't have the momentum going for it. I don't know. But yeah, that's why it's overall good. Like I still like it. I like the influences. I like the sound, and I like the performance of the group and the singing and the rapping and everything. But it's just there's a weird lack of energy into it that kind of kills it a little bit. That's why it's not gonna be a 10 out of 10, but it's gonna be, I would say, maybe I think it's gonna be an 8.6 out of 10. I was thinking something between 8.2 and 8.9 because I feel like the truer rating of this song is more of an 8.2, but personally I kind of want to give it an 8.9. So I think it's more fair. I'm gonna give it an 8.6 out of 10, which is kind of in the middle between those two. Because it's still a good song and the influences are good. It's just for some reason there's this lack of momentum for the song, and it annoys me that it's not there, because otherwise the song is amazing. And yeah, it's just annoying that it's not as good as it could have been. But even then it's still pretty good, so not too much complaining for me. Objectively, I think I'm honestly gonna give it the exact same score of 8.6 out of 10. I think most people, even the ones who are more lenient than me, are gonna have very similar complaints about it or criticisms. I think most people are also gonna be annoyed by this kind of weird lack of momentum in the song. I think most people are gonna call that out as well. So yeah, I think it's a solid song, but it could have been better. It could have been better. There's definitely something left to be desired. But yeah, I'm happy that all 4 songs that I reacted to in this recording session, which is the other 3 songs in the last 3 videos, all of them ended up being really good. I really like that. That's why I love reacting to small new groups, because you never know what you're gonna get, and it's really cool when you actually get solid, good songs. Because with big groups, you either know that you like them or you know that you don't like them. At this point, like the way it is for me with like some groups like BTS. But with new groups, you honestly never know. Even if a new group has a bad song, when you listen to it, they might come back with a completely different song because they don't really have the restrictions that big groups would have, because big groups have to care, weirdly enough, have to care more about what the fan base would think and not to alienate that fan base. While small groups with barely to no audience don't really have to care about that, and they have to be a little bit more creative and unique with their music. So yeah, it's definitely cool because it can go either way. So I'm glad this time it went into the positive direction. So yeah, if you know of any other Nugu groups, I would be definitely happy to react to them. So definitely comment them down below. But again, I don't know when I'm gonna react to them, although right now I'm a little freer in terms of like reacting to music videos, because there are not as many comebacks right now. But still I have to react to shit ton of albums, so still I cannot promise anything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the link to the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge support and help with the channel going. It helps support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!